Hello everyone and welcome to DC Central, and in today's video we're going to be going over and breaking down all the information we learned about Arrow Season 8 from the San Diego Comic-Con panel, so let's discuss. So as you are all aware, San Diego Comic-Con has come and gone over the past week, and with that we've received plenty of information from all of our favourite shows about their new seasons. We also got all the first look trailers, as we always do. Of course, I've already done a breakdown of all three of the trailers for Supergirl, The Flash, and Legends of Tomorrow, and Arrow, not Legends of Tomorrow. That's already on the channel. I'll leave a link in the description down below so you can check that out if you have not. But in this video we're going to be talking specifically about Arrow Season 8, and more specifically the information we learned about Season 8 from the panel, both from the cast and also the producers and writers of the show. So the Arrow panel this year wasn't really like most typical panels that we get for Arrow like most years, or also considerably like the panels we got for Supergirl and The Flash. This wasn't really about revealing information. This panel was more specifically focused on really talking about the history of the show, talking about, you know, the relationship that the cast members have with each other at this point, and just sharing memories, which was really nice. Obviously, this is the final season. You know, there's a lot of memories to do with the show, especially when it comes to the cast members, when it comes to the fans, so to share these things was really nice. But we did get a few little tidbits of information that we know now going into Season 8. First off, Charlie Barnet has been officially cast as John Diggle Jr. in the Flash Forwards. Obviously, we know we are going to be continuing the Flash Forward storyline in Season 8, and yes, we now have the official casting for John Diggle Jr. Charlie Barnet, you'll know from the recent Netflix series Russian Doll. Apparently, he was very good in that, but he is going to be returning to our screens as John Diggle Jr. in the Flash Forwards. Now, we learned a little bit of information about John Diggle Jr. within Season 7, which is that he kind of went rogue, away from his father, and actually became the leader of what's being called the Deathstroke gang, and we do see a little bit of that in the Season 7 trailer, or the Season 8 trailer, where we do see Connor Hawke actually punch someone with a Deathstroke mask. Whether that's John Diggle Jr., we don't know. It might just be, you know, another member of the Deathstroke gang, but it's pretty cool that they are going to be exploring this. I mean, I remember in my review for the episode where this was brought up last season, I said I wasn't a fan of this idea. I'm still not. Like, the whole Deathstroke gang thing I think is ridiculous. I really hate that idea, honestly. But I don't mind seeing John Diggle Jr. in the future, because obviously we need to see him at some point. He is still around, as you know, as far as we always knew. So it's good to have this casting, and it's nice that they are going to be exploring that dynamic. And I do want to see some scenes between Connor Hawke and John Diggle Jr., and also potentially future John Diggle if he does show up next season. Also, Stephen Amell did reassure fans that Arrow does actually have a happy ending. Of course, all of us are kind of anticipating Oliver's death by the end of the season, but he did say that Arrow does end on a happy note. So I think that basically just confirms our theories that he is going to go to like that heavenly place from the Crisis comic that we're all talking about, where even though he is going to die as far as the public is concerned, he is going to end up going to this place where he can be happy and, you know, live out the rest of his life up there. And I feel like that is basically what Stephen is confirming with this particular point. And a special guest showed up in the panel, that being Brandon Routh, who of course plays Ray Palmer on Legends of Tomorrow, and of course debuted on Arrow. He showed up as part of the panel and actually made a little bit of a reveal when he unbuttoned his shirt, only to reveal that he is going to be playing the Kingdom Come version of Superman in Crisis on Infinite Earths. Now, it was revealed a couple of days before the panel that Brandon Routh was going to be reprising the role of Superman in the Crisis crossover. Obviously, Brandon Routh played Superman in the 2006 Superman Returns movie, and it was confirmed he was going to be reprising that role. However, he's not reprising that exact role. He's actually going to be playing Kingdom Come Superman, confirmed by the logo on the t-shirt. Now, Kingdom Come Superman is an older Superman who is a bit more of a gruff, older, a bit more grittier character who becomes that way due to the death of Lois Lane. Now, I believe that's kind of how it goes down. So we're going to see Brandon Routh reprise that role, and I think that's going to be really awesome. Like, giving Brandon Routh a chance to play this is great. I think it's awesome. You know, like last year with the Elseworlds crossover, we got to have the 90s Flash come in, played by John Wesley Shipp. He got to reprise that role. We're seeing Brandon Routh here playing a version of Superman again is awesome. I can't wait to see that. And also, if he's going to get to interact with maybe like Ray Palmer, that'd be really funny. And also just the Tyler Hoechlin and Superman as well. I think it'd be really interesting, you know, and even with Supergirl, there's a lot of really interesting, you know, interactions we can have here. And me personally, I'm very excited about this, and I can't wait to see the suit as well. I can't wait to see what they do with the suit, because I believe the reason why they changed it up is because they didn't have access to the Superman Returns suit. I think that's why they changed it, because they couldn't actually get access to the suit that Brandon wore in the movie. So that's why they're doing the Kingdom Come Superman. But either way, I'm super excited. I think this is going to be a great idea and a great way to give Brandon that chance to play Superman again one last time. And really, that was it from the Arrow panel. There really wasn't much there to discuss. Like I say, mostly when it came down to the panel, it was just talking about memories and the cast sharing memories about the history of the show. It wasn't really about revealing information, especially because Season 8 they're trying to remain incredibly tight-lipped about, which I find surprising given how many like big bomb drops they had in the trailer, but either way, this is all we really learned from it, so, you know, not much information, but like I say, I actually quite like the fact that they're being very, very secretive about Season 8. I like the fact that they are kind of keeping it under wraps, because I want to be surprised, like Season 7 was. So hopefully, with all that, we will have a very awesome, very surprising, very exciting final season for my favourite show of all time. So thank you guys for watching this video, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like, it'll help me out a lot. And share this video with anyone and everyone you know who loves DC TV and get them to join the community. And as always guys, please subscribe for the latest content on Supergirl, The Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, and Arrow. And with all that said guys, hope to see you again in my next video.